What's up, guys? And today is going to be my first NCAA video, and I'm going to show you guys how to build the most overpowered possible coach you can. This method is kind of a cheesy way, but if you want to build the best possible coach, there is no better method. You'll be able to get more abilities than a standard method, and you get to build this coach for whatever team that you love, and you'll get to use them for the whole time. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys learned something. If you do, please leave a like, and we'll get into it. So here is my current coach. And these are all of his abilities. You know, with the recruiting part, he's 4 of 4 on all the first steps. And then in Elite Recruiter, he's 1 of 4 on all of them except for the kickers and punters. So that is a total of 28 in the first category and 7 in the second category. That's 140 on the first category of regular recruiting, 140 total points spent. And on the second category, 56. So in this category, I have a total of 196 points spent. So let's move to the next, and we'll go to the tactician. And again, it's I don't even have it full. It's 138 scored in the first, or spent in the first category. And then we have another, let's see, 7 times 8. So another 56 plus 56. So 194 spent in this total category. And then last, we'll go to the tactician, which I haven't. I can't spend any more points. I have 3 left over. So 60 total points there. And altogether, I should have written this down. That's how many points we've spent in this category. And we have a total of however many abilities. But I'm going to show you guys how to unlock even more abilities. And you might be wondering how this is possible. Well, I'm going to show you guys how. We're going to go and create a new coach. We're going to do a single player, and then let's do default roster, I suppose. I don't know the difference. Let's advance. Let's see. So my favorite team is the LSU Tigers. That's where I went to school. But we're not going to start there. The key here is you want to start at the University of Georgia. And there's a huge reason for that. The reason you want to start as a coordinator, either offensive or defensive. I'm going to start as offensive. It doesn't matter. I'm going to start as an offensive coordinator. And the reason we're going to do that is the head coach at Georgia, by default, has the CEO ability already unlocked. We're going to create a new, and I'm going to make him a recruiter. Making him a recruiter will be a lot easier. And so I'm going to rename him. Let's say I have a fun name already in mind. Jugger. And his last name, this is going to be Coach Juggernaut. So I already have a custom playbook. I'm just going to add that in because when I eventually begin playing with this coach, I want to use my playbook. So I'm just going to go to the LSU playbook as I'm most familiar with it. Totally irrelevant. Whatever playbook you guys want, put it in there. Same with the defense. I'm just going to keep the 3-3-5. The alma mater, you should make your alma mater whatever school you want to eventually become. Okay, we're going to stay this coordinator at Georgia for 2 or 3 years. Whatever school you want to actually coach, that's what you'll make your alma mater. I'm just going to make this one LSU because this is eventually the coach that I'm going to continue playing with. Ideally, you want to put yourself in a pipeline in a talent-rich area. California, Texas, Florida, anywhere in the Southeast. But you want to put it somewhere where you really have, later on down the road, you're going to need an important pipeline to a lot of talent. Let's try South Florida. The problem is you can't change this. Once you change or once you select this, you're locked in. This is where your pipeline is going to be. If I'm going to eventually go to LSU, I should have a lot of talent-rich available prospects in Louisiana. Maybe I go East Texas just to play it a little safe. That way I'll have that whole area locked down. I'll have East Texas and Louisiana locked down. Let's just do that. I'm going to continue. The appearance, not a big deal to me. Coach Juggernaut is going to be the best coach in the game when it's all said and done. What we're going to do is we're going to sign this 3-year contract. We are going to be doing a lot of simming, and all we're going to do is focus on recruiting. And one of the interesting things about the CEO ability, is that you have a very high probability of getting an instant recruit, an instant commit from a recruit on the board. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into recruiting, and we're quickly going to filter by 5-star all the players who have a #1 interest in Georgia. And then we are going to go to 4. And this will require no scouting. And it can only be players who have Georgia as their first interest. And this ability is actually really insane because you have a really high probability of landing these guys. And we are trying to unlock the elite recruiter ability. And we have to get 2 top 5 recruiting classes to do so. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the recruiting board. And we are going to, let's see. We don't necessarily need to worry about all these. What we're going to do is we're just going to offer all these guys scholarships. We're just going to go in and offer them their scholarships. And we will see if we get any instant commits. And the likelihood of you getting a 5-star instant commit is not high, but there we go. We got our first. And there we go. So we're already way ahead of the game. Another instant commit from a 4-star free safety. And just doing this will save us a lot of hours. And I know we're not scouting. We're not super concerned. Another instant commit. We're not super concerned with how the players are going to wind up because we're going to be leaving Georgia. Another commit. We're just trying to get 2 top 5 recruiting classes. And unlock as many abilities. And I'm going to go over the other amazing ability from the CEO ability. Another commit. Excellent. Another one. This is huge. Another one. Huge. Another one. Okay. Let's quickly filter this by the recruiting stage. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 commitments already. We only spent a very few amount of hours. It looks like 175 hours. That's how much we've spent. And we have already got, definitely we have the top class because no one else should have commitments. And let's see. Yeah, we got 1 5-star and 4 7-stars. Huge. Big start. And what's more important is it doesn't take up time. But we're going to keep going. I'm going to leave the 5-stars on because we're going to wind up recruiting them. But I'm just going to remove all the 4s that didn't commit. We're going to do one more run with the 4-stars of other folks who didn't commit and just see what we get. And it's just going to make recruiting very quick and landing this top 5 recruiting class. So we're going to go back to that prospect list. We're going to filter by 4, and we're not going for 3 stars. We're just going to stick in 4 and 5. We got to make sure that we stay, top 5. Shouldn't be too difficult. This guy, this is where we left off. We're just going to go through these guys until we fill it up. And then we'll come back and scout. We're going to remove all these guys, and we're going to come back and scout the top prospects. And we're probably going to add more 5-stars to this class. So far, unlucky. We haven't gotten one more commit. Interesting. We got no commits in this group. And honestly, the busts are kind of irrelevant for what we're doing because, again, we're not going to be playing with the players. We're not going to be on the team for forever. So you can recruit a bus if you'd like. All right, now we're going to go and start the season. And all we need to do is just sim through. I still have 5 points. I can upgrade 1 coach skill. But what we really want to do is bank them. But we're going to wait. We're going to wait. And I'm going to show you why we're going to wait. If you see here, this is what's so cool about the CEO ability is that it appears that both coaches on the staff have this coach, the head coach, has all the bottom line of these things unlocked. And it appears that the defensive coordinator also has these. So I can purchase these at an extreme discount. So I can get them at 3. So I can actually buy one now. I'm going to earn more, but let's say it doesn't matter. Let's just go defensive line I purchased a skill that normally costs 5 for 3, and we're going to be banking. That's how we're going to make up on all of these skills. So we're going to advance to the next week. So right now, everyone should be like top 10. Nothing should change. It's preseason. So I'm just going to I can probably put more because I've got so many commits, and I'm probably going to save hours, but we're just going to put 40 on everyone. We're going to ignore send the house. And we're just going to put 40 on everyone. And one extra step I might do is go back and put all the 5 stars let's see if I can do that. I don't know how many hours I can put on these guys. Okay, I can put 65 on him. Since we have the hours, we may as well put more hours on him. Oh, can't put 65 on him though. All right, it's all the hours we can use. So we're done there. We're set. Go to the next week. And again, all we need to do is make sure we're updating for the guys that we can go after. All right, we've moved up on everyone's lists. We're now in top 8 territory, but I don't think we're in any top 5. Let's double check. We're going to filter by recruiting status. So top 8. So I'm not in anyone's top 5s, and I can't change the hours. So we're going to keep everything as is. Once we get to the top 5 stage, we can then begin hard selling or soft selling. Let's go ahead and unlock the motivator section as well, so we can just take a peek inside and see what we have to look forward to on the discounts. We have discounts at those things, so not too much motivation, only a couple things, and it's only a discount of 1. Actually, let's just pick up anything that we can get for 3 right now. There's no guarantee that the 3s will be there when we're back. That's just where we're going to spend. We need to get as many things at 3 that we can. All right, back to the recruiting. Let's filter again by stage. And let's just make sure that we have people on sell. So we don't have him on a sell. And we have a pretty good idea of what it can be now. It's probably coach's favorite, but we can't say for sure. We can only put 50 hours on him. We are in really good shape to land. Oh, wait, this guy's top 8. So we're done with this week. We sim. We hopefully we should start seeing some commitments after this game. So here we go. That one defensive tackle we are number 2 on. We're definitely going to need to find out who that was and put as much time on it as we can. Good, solidly there. This is the guy we fell behind, and we can't, unfortunately, we can't put any more time on him. There's not much more we can do other than just hope that Virginia Tech fumbles the bag here. Oh, great coach skills. Let's see. Are there any other discounted ones for 3 that I have not purchased yet? Go. There we go. There we go. All right, and now we're just going to go to the next week. See if we get some 5-star commits. That would be huge. That would be really big. Should get some this week. There we go. There we go. The other cornerback should commit too. There we go. So this class is looking in really good shape. That's 4 5 stars. Haven't missed out on a single person. All right, let's sim. Let's get that offensive lineman recruit. We should be getting a few 5 stars here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, we lost those guys. Unfortunate. There's not much more we can do. We just got to hold off Florida. All right, time to advance. Hopefully we can get, that'd be nice to get 20 tokens here. That'd be really nice. Awesome. Got that quarterback. He was in question. We should have the number 1 class locked up now with those 5-star additions. So we're going to move to the next week. Oh, we didn't get any XP gain from that week. Interesting. Or any points. I was hoping to get maybe 20. Here we go. We got the 5-star, 4-star. Oh, we lost out on this guy. Dang. All right. We're just going to sim out the rest of the season. We're going to get the commits on the other 2 players, and we're done. There's the fullback commit. And is he the last guy? Okay, all done. Class is done. 25 commits. Nothing more to do. National Signing Day is going to give us so much XP. So we're definitely going to be seeing some more tokens in a second. We're not trying to build Georgia up. Just real quick, let's just double check that we're still in the top 5. We should be number 1 still, but you never know. There we go. Yeah, we're way ahead of Bama. Okay, so let's just sim till we don't need to do any transfer portal stuff. Let's just sim until signing day. Again, we're going to do the same process. We're going to go after those 5 stars most interested in Georgia. Let's see if we get any snap commits, which is just absolutely huge and an insane ability. Only 2 this season. Let's just see. Boom, instant commit. Boom, instant commit. Both 5 stars. 84 tokens to max out our spends here. All right, next week. Nothing more we can do. Just see commits and save our tokens. That's all we can do. Excellent. Oh yeah, all these 5 stars are coming in. This class is definitely number 1 in the country. 33 tokens. Beat Bama, number 1 in the country. This team's looking good. Maybe it can get a national championship run. Oh, we lost. Hopefully we can win the SEC championship. There's a lot of XP for winning that. Let's see quickly where our class is. Should be number 1 with no problem. Yep, really easily number 1. We're not going to get caught and we're not going to move. So we're just going to hold on to these tokens. Let's get the elite recruiter thing unlocked. I don't think I can unlock it yet. Yeah, it's not available yet. Advance to the next week. No transfer portal needed. And this is where we should have elite recruiter unlocked. We've unlocked it. We had to use 15 points to do it. And let's just go ahead and we'll start with the defensive line. Yeah. Okay. I need to spend on these discounts as well. So we're definitely going to run another 3rd season. Honestly, I don't need to be too picky about how I do this because, again, this should be my last season at Georgia. I'm trying to build the best possible coach. So we're not going to leave Georgia until we have used up all of our discounts. We are going to start on season 3. All right, guys, we're back with season 3. We're going to begin the recruiting process, and hopefully this is going to be our last year at Georgia. We can go take our dream job. So let's go ahead and get started on off-season recruiting. And, you know, as usual, we're going to take advantage of that CEO for Georgia. So we have potentially 6 instant commits from these 5 stars. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. I mean, that's such an incredible ability. Take a look at the class. Forgot to do that. It's real. And again, we'll have the number 1 class to start. It's always a big head start. But class kind of irrelevant now. We're going to wind up signing a little extra than normal this year because we needed that special teams player, but that's okay. I think it's all, oh, 1 guy left. Haven't leveled up. That's unfortunate. There we go. That's the last guy. Time to sim. But it looks like some coaches just spent in here because these weren't cheaper. Okay. We may have to do a 4th season just so we can juice this guy as much as possible. We want to create the most powerful coach. That's a win. Not playing in the SEC championship, that's okay. Rest up for the playoff run. Hopefully we're in the playoffs. We should be 10-2. There we go. Hopefully we got 20 there. Player of the year, maybe Heisman? No, dang. Okay, we are in the playoff. That's good. Maybe we can go on a national championship run. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. That'll give us a lot of XP. Really need it. Oh yes, more tokens. And we won that playoff game. Very nice. Very nice. Spoil Alabama's season. Upgrade coach skills. Get a few more of these. We need 41 total more tokens. 41 total before we'll move on. So this will be the last season, probably at Georgia. Hopefully we get a bunch of draft picks, get a little extra XP. Let's add more coach abilities for now. We're going to keep hammering away at any upgrade. Oh, yeah, let's get these upgrades right here. Increase starting interest, because that also may help us land those more 5 stars. So that was a good deal. We need about 40 or so thousand XP this season to max out the coach. All right, start of season 4. Hopefully this is the last season we spend at Georgia, so we can then go on and continue building our OP coach, Coach Juggernaut. So we only have 2 5 stars interested in Georgia, so let's go ahead and rip it. Nope, neither one full committed. Fortunately, no instant commits for the 5 stars. Been a big help to us. All right, we're stopping at George Babineau. He's a right tackle. So let's go ahead and need scholarship. Let's spam these out. Only 3 commits. Yuck. 20 more points to finish up the tactician discounts. We could do the cross training if we'd like. I don't feel like the cross training is very valuable. So really 20 more points. We need 20 more points and then we can move on. Fortunately, we have to do another season. So 5 seasons. 5 seasons of play. All right, 20 more points. So 2 more levels up. That's all we need. And then we can start the journey with Coach Juggernaut. Hopefully we get a good amount of boost here for drafts. Nope. So yeah, we're going to need about 10,000 XP to finish leveling the coach in season 5. All right, we're going to start season 5. This will for sure be the last season at Georgia, but it'll be over. Coach Juggernaut will be having the most amount of abilities at his current level of any coach out there. One more really good recruiting class, and then that is it. Got to build a great team. Hopefully the LSU job comes calling. All right, let's get the other 5 stars that are high interest. All right, we're stopping at Doug Middlebrooks. All right, forgot how many instant recruits do we have. Only 4 again, kind of a weak off season. Hopefully we have a big season, because 43 points is a lot. It's a crazy discount. Hopefully get that 1 commit. Go. All right, this is season 6. I've said this before. Hopefully this is the last season. We need 20 more skill points to max out all the discounted skill points, so then we can use the remainder of our levels to buy points and get as many abilities as possible in the game. So here we go. Let's see if we get lucky, please. Especially this quarterback. No luck. Two disappointing seasons. So I feel like we can target more 5 stars. We need a banger recruiting class. I need go out with a bang here. 4 total commits. Pain. I have to get 25 points. Ugh. Jeez. Can we get 3 levels in this season? Can it be a magical season? That would be nice. dear. Oh dear. Oh no. I gotta keep going. No. Oh, I fought too hastily. All right, that's gonna be it for the end of season 6. It looks like this experiment's gonna go a lot further. So we're just gonna see how it goes. And we're gonna continue building the most OP coach to exist. All right, guys, we're back. We're going into season 7. And this season, I'm gonna do something a little differently. I'm gonna do my normal recruiting, but I'm also gonna play in these big games. Just win these games as quick as possible because we need this XP, because we need to go on a playoff run and win a national championship to get that additional XP so we can get as many skill points as possible this season, because this is kind of going slower than I hoped. So we're going to get started, set up the recruiting board in the 7th season. No instant commits. Pain. Would have been real nice to have some instant 4 stars this time around, or 5 stars. I'm going to play every rivalry game and any top ranked game. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll sim the others, and if we lose those others, then I'll have to start taking control. Gotta make a big playoff run here. Should have been playing these playoff games to begin with. Would have leveled up a lot faster. One more level up. No. Ooh, maybe the draft will get us right over the edge. Nice, I just need 10 more. Done with the experiment. Although I guess I can't take another job. I have to go another season. It's just the motivator. And I think we have finished. We're one more level up off. And we don't need the level 4s in motivator. One level up, no. One XP. Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way. So that's a wrap on year 7. And this year is 100% gonna be our last year at Georgia. So we'll start here. This will be the start of season 8, and we will finish the rest of this project. And at the end, we'll compare the differences between starting a coach at Georgia versus not, or should I say, starting with a coach with the CEO ability, because it's really overpowered for creating the best possible coach. So we'll get started on season 8. We're gonna get this one tier 3 perk in motivator, and I think that might be it. Yeah, so that nothing else is discounted. That's the only thing that we need, and then we're gonna spend the rest of our time, our skill points on the recruiting, I believe. And if any spill over, we'll open up the scheme guru. Let's get started. You know, we're going to do our standard recruiting. As always, we'll start with the 5s. See if we get any snap commits. Yes, we got one. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and scout these guys. I think I'm going to save all of my points this year. Outside when I buy the discount, I'll obviously get the discounted one, but everything else that I'm buying at a non-discount, I'm going to save them all. All right. 3 more guys. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Pretty sure I don't need another quarterback. It's always cool to see the snap commit. All right, so got 12 commits. We'll get started. Should be an easy breezy season. I think for point perspective, I'm going to play these games, but sim them. They seem to work out really well. Get a lot of XP for winning games. Sim the game out. Go. We got some coachability stuff. Let's get the last. I think this is the last discounted thing I'm gonna buy. I'm not buying locked in. Do I dare? Let's just play Arkansas. Sim them. Get up and sim. That's what we'll do. Just gotta play smart. They're way overmatched. Nice, we did win. Let's quickly see the Heisman. Watch it. Is my quarterback on it? No, I don't even have a player on it. What the heck? Gotta play this one. It's gonna be a tough one. LSU's gotta be the #1 environment. So we just finished season 8. It doesn't look like we can leave the school, which is a problem. So I think this next year I'm gonna play like dog water. All right, just gotta hope we don't miss out on any of those guys at 8. 5s should be okay. 2 guys in 3. Excellent. Do I have any more hours right now? I think I can change these things other than... Right. We need commits quick so we can put hours on other people. Okay. No. It can't happen. We can't get our full 25. Yes! All right. So we finally got offered a job. Year 9. Year freaking 9. But we're almost done with this experiment, and I cannot wait to show you guys the end of it. Hopefully these guys accept the jobs. They're perfect for what I need. Pipelines in extremely good areas. Okay. Let's see, did I get those staff guys? Very nice. Very, very nice. We're going to start season 10 with my current coach, and then I'm going to show you guys the difference. I'm just a little bit away. I'm just a little bit away from maxing out my abilities, and you guys are going to see how many abilities I actually have. All right. Year 10, we move to a brand new program, and we're almost maxed out. A few more XP, and then I will show you guys the difference in this coach versus my last coach and how many more abilities they have. If you do this method, it is by far the best way. So I'll see you guys for season 10 and the full breakdown of the coaches. All right, what's up, guys? We're in season 10. We've now accepted the head coaching position at USC. And we're about to hit level 50, and once we do that, we're going to make that comparison to see how many more abilities this coach has compared to my other coach doing the regular standard method of building a coach. And you're going to see how many more abilities you guys can unlock doing it through this method. So we'll get started. We'll start recruiting. Now, we won't have any instant commits. I mean, I guess it's technically possible, but we won't have any instant commits because I got a banging recruiting team, so we're gonna recruit a lot. It's possible to get an instant commit. It's happened to me before, but it's very rare. But when you have that CEO ability, obviously it's great. But since we're actually building this team, we're not gonna accept any bus rosters in Shambies. I'm gonna move him up to the top since he's a 5-star gem. That's how I like to organize when I'm really trying to recruit. I like to put those gems at the top of their respective stars. So if there's 4-star gems, I put them at the top of the 4 stars. So I know to place priority on them. So we got first bus. Let's remove them. Problem is we are already like way over the limit of the amount of people I like to recruit. Still, I'm targeting 26 people. It's just far too many. Sim this. There it is. There it is. Oregon is really far ahead of us. Don't have the hours to pour into him. Ugh, I don't want to abandon him, but we're just not going to get him. Oregon's so far ahead. Okay. This is just what we have to work with. Let's go in and beat Ohio State. What do we think? Get a quick sim in. Okay. Good win. Good win. All right. Sim game against Iowa. Awesome. Yes. Yes. Excellent. This class is looking good. We lost this guy, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're gonna have to do transfer portal stuff. Let's beat the tar out of Notre Dame. Play nobody.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team.
It's a little intense. Give me all the recruits. Give them to me, please. I require them. Just 2? Oh, jeez. Hopefully win our bowl. And we're just really trying to get to max so that we can compare the stats. Let's get the sign day. Maybe some players want some awards. There we go. Question is, did we get any tokens? It doesn't look like it. Nope, we don't. Okay. So this is the point of the video. We are now going to compare my coach abilities to this coach versus my regular one. So for recruiter, I have 28 regular abilities for 112 hours, and I have 20 elite abilities at 8 hours apiece for 160 hours. That's how much it would cost to have these unlocked. Now we're gonna skip to the motivator. I have 21 abilities for 105 hours, and the tactician, I have 27 abilities that cost me 135 hours. So the total amount of coach points, I keep saying hours, coach points it would have taken to unlock all these abilities is 532 points, and it's a total of 96 skills. 96 skills that would have cost regular pricing 532 points versus 82. So we got 14 more skills and 452 coach points. So that's a difference of 14 skills, and doing the CEO method essentially got us a free 80 coach points, a free 80 skill points, and 14 plus abilities. That is pretty insane. This is by far and away to build the best coach. I'll probably use this coach to see, if I can finally score the perfect 25 of 25 5 stars. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please leave a like. If you'd like to see me try to get 25 5 stars in one recruiting class, let me know in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.